Hey, Plastic EP here from Melbourne, Australia, and I've got my special guest, James Lynch, from the band American English. These guys are one of the best tribute bands out there. And how are you today, James? Coming in from there.
Plastic Beetle, it's a pleasure to be here with you.
Yeah, I want you to call me Plastic Beetle. Yeah. What part of America are you from?
Chicago.
Oh, that's good, man.
Yeah.
That's where they have all that special music. What comes out of Chicago? The blues, yeah?
The blues, or as we say, the Beatle blues, but that's us, you know.
Now, James, the reason why I got you on the show is I've been watching your band on YouTube and all your clips, right?
Oh, okay.
And I know that you got a new drummer in the band, right?
Right, yes, yeah.
But what I want to do is I want to come and join your band, right, from Australia, because I think I got something to offer you guys, because I just think you guys are great, and I just reckon I can do those oohs for you. Ooh. How's that sound?
All right. Well,
so what I want to do is I just want to do a little bit of an audition for you, right?
Okay.
And I don't want to break my guitar, but, you know, it's very hard, this Beatle lifestyle I got. I got too many groupies hanging outside my house. They're sleeping in the garden and that. It's really tough. You must be feeling that too, yeah?
That's the way it goes. Yeah, you learn.
And I'm going to call you, James, I know you play George in the band, right? But I just want to play a few chords for you, right? Hang on. I spent all night practicing, right? I spent all night practicing for you, okay, to audition, okay? Right, here we go. I want to hold your hand. I want to hold your hand.
That was
it. Right?
Perfect. Yeah, anytime is, yeah, we'll be, I will call you though.
Call me, that's it. And let me tell you, I just went to the hairdresser and got a haircut. Just for the interview.
Yeah, you had one yesterday, eh?
Yeah, I just had one yesterday. And I woke up this morning and I had my, what do you call it? They eat butts, buddies, and what's that English dish that everyone eats?
I don't know. I don't care.
I don't know. It's okay. Don't worry. And listen, I got to tell you, I got a special guest for you. Ringo's on the line. Hang on. Ringo from American English. Hang on. Let's get him on here. The guy's a groove. Hey, welcome, Ringo. Hey, how's your fingers? You got blisters on your fingers?
I got blisters all over my fingers.
That's fantastic. Now just stay in one spot because you're moving around there, Ringo. Anyway, yeah. Tony, thanks for joining us from American English, all right? Now, James.
Yeah. Thanks for having me.
Just play me a couple of George tunes because you're George in the band. Let's hear a bit.
Sure. Can you hear that guitar?
I can. You got to do the English accent.
You'll never know how much I really care. Listen, do you want to know a secret? Do you promise not to tell? Whoa, whoa, closer. Let me whisper in your ear. Say the words you long to hear. I'm in love with you. Ooh.
Fantastic. Give me another one because all the girls are swooning now. I've got people making comments. They reckon that you're the fan favorite, that you're the pin-up boy. All right, let's do another one.
No, it's always Paul. I'm gonna write a little letter, I'm gonna mail it to my lovely Jane. Ready to rock a little record, I want my jockey to play. Come on, Plastic Beetle.
Come on.
Oh, Beethoven, gotta hit it again today. You know my temperature's rising and the jukebox blown a fuse. That's it. I mean, I could go on forever with this.
Do you know the problem with me singing? George, is because there's a bit of latency. I sort of like miss it by 5 seconds or something.
Hey,
So
call me anything you want, but don't call me latency for dinner.
Hey, listen, I want to say hello to Ringo. Tell me how you joined the band, Tony. How did you join the band with these guys?
Well, I've been playing Ringo for about 7-8 years before joining American English, and I've been a big fan of the group myself for as long as I could remember. And so when I was finally contacted to play with them, it was definitely like a dream come true, I gotta say. But it's great to be here. It's great to talk to you, and yeah, being part of American English is definitely a lot of fun. I love it.
Yeah, you talked to George about me joining the group, all right? And I just got to ask you one question, Ringo. Who's the pin-up boy and who gets the girls in the group? Is it John, Paul, George, or Ringo? Who gets it? And be honest.
It's all of us. Paul is the cute one, obviously. George is the quiet one. I'm Ringo. I'm the drummer. And
let me tell you, when the Beatles came to America,
honest, it's Ringo. He gets.
We all have.
And let me tell you guys, when the Beatles came to America in 1964, Ringo was the most popular. Can you believe that?
I can.
Yeah, I believe it. Yeah, it's Ringo.
Oh, yeah. Now, listen. James, tell me now about the band, right? What a buzz you got, how long you've been together, and sort of like how it's all come together and what your plans are in the future and where they can find you on the net and all this.
Yeah, sure. Well, the band started some time ago, kind of around the time that the sort of the first Beatles shows were going on in Broadway and stuff like that, and we didn't have something like that here in Chicago. So many years ago, the founding guys thought, it would be great to have a real Beatles show. I mean, not just there's all kinds of bands that put on suits and play My Sharona from the Knack or something, but a true Beatles show in that great style with that great music. So they kicked it off, and it's been going ever since. And I joined some years later, and now we've got Tony Ringo, and it's a passion. And these Beatle fans are crazy, and they love it. And we're just going to keep doing it as long as they keep coming to see us.
Who's the other members of the band that aren't here today so I can take their place?
Okay. So as John Lennon, we've got Jim Irizarry from here in Chicago, and he's just absolutely the best. He's so cool, and he's got the voice of John and the look of John, and he blows us away. And then, of course, the star of our show is the other star is Eric Michaels, who plays Paul McCartney, and he's a true left-handed singer, and he's got that beautiful voice and that stage presence that you can't beat. And it's a dynamic show, and we're proud to have them and be a part of it. Okay,
so if I don't get the gig with the band on the stage, I can sort of be the roadie, yeah?
Well, we'll talk. Yeah, we'll talk. Maybe so. You've got the right look for it, that's for sure, Plastic.
Hey, thanks, George. I appreciate it. Now I want to know where they can find you on the net.
Right,
come on.
So AmericanEnglish.com. And as everybody knows, with what's going out around with, COVID and everything, we're on pause here as we're waiting to see how things are going to shape up. But all of our shows are either being postponed or rescheduled, and we're going to be playing again soon as they let us. And so AmericanEnglish.com, you can see our schedule and our pictures and our story and anything else you need to know. And you can contact us, and we get a lot of requests. We like to try to keep the fans happy, and it's all there at AmericanEnglish.com.
Is there any others? You got YouTube videos? I saw it.
Sure. Yeah, there's a lot of stuff. In fact, if you go on YouTube and search American English, you can find videos from some of the other cast members from years ago and then newer stuff. And we've been with the band now a few years here. So a lot of the modern stuff and most of it's good. That's the thing with YouTube. You never know. You get somebody taking a video, making a mistake, but that does happen. But most of the stuff is fantastic. And you can find us out there for sure.
Hey, if I come to Chicago and I bring a kangaroo with me, can we put him on half-time during the break to skip and jump around?
I'd have it no other way. But, we've already got 2 other kangaroos, but that's a different story. Yeah. And they're not from Australia. So.
Listen, I got to hear another song now. James, come on. I want another early Beatles song.
Sure. Let's do, how about, I don't know. If Paul and John don't get mad at me, we could do a little. Oh yeah, tell you something. I think you'll understand when I say that something. I wanna hold your hand. I wanna hold your hand. I wanna hold your hand. And I really do. I mean, I would totally hold your hand, you know.
That's great. And I'm going to ask you now, any of you guys married or you're all single so the girls can chase you?
Well, that's a good question. And we try to keep it secret, but no, I'm happily married. But Tony Ringo is fully single as far as I know. So
this guy will make a cover of a magazine. No worries. Got to put him on a cover of a music magazine. This guy sells. Ringo sells. You got that, Ringo?
Yeah.
We're gonna
now tell me, Ringo, tell me a little bit about your drum kit. Okay, it's actually a Ludwig kit. Is that? Just tell me about your gear.
Sure. So I currently have two Ludwig Super Classics and one Ludwig Downbeat. This is one of my Super Classics right over here. It's a 1964, and so that's one of them. The main kit that I have that I use is right over here, and this is the kit that will be used once we start playing again. And that's the kit that's been used the past 25 years, and so I've been really excited to start playing again. And once we're able to, I'm definitely looking forward to start taking the stage again.
Man, those kits are unreal. I just feel I'm in the Beatles already. That's how good it looks. I feel right at home. You guys obviously collect a lot of Beatle collectibles, yeah? You'd have a collection, wouldn't you, James?
Oh yes, absolutely, yeah.
What's your prized possessions in your collectibles?
Well, I've got some of the old Beatles bubblegum cards that I think are so cool. I love anything from the actual 60s. I mean, I've got a lot of, modern stuff, but anything I could find that's really from when they were here and performing as a band. So I've got those. And, of course, just all of my instruments, my George guitars. I try to collect all the same exact guitars that George had, or as close as I can find. And like this one here, this is me Gretsch, that I play. There it is.
Is that a country gentleman?
Yeah, for the most part, yeah.
How many guitars did he have, country gentlemen? He had two, didn't he? One black one, wasn't it?
I think he had three of them, but at least two for sure, yeah. Yeah, he was a big Gretsch guy, but then he had all sorts of guitars, he loved them, guitars and everything else, But the word around the campfire is that you're quite the Beatles fan and collector yourself, Plastic.
I am a big Beatles fan, and I do have my own collection, but I've got to tell you, unfortunately, I'm a huge Monkees fan because I was too young for the Beatles in 1964. So, I mean, I'm not going to lie, right? But the Monkees were it for me. They still are because it's my generation.
Sure.
And I don't want to say too much, but so like you guys are young. Ringo looks like he's 15.
No, come on, don't exaggerate. He's 16.
He's 16. Are you 16, Ringo?
I get that. I get that. I can pass for 16 quite often.
It's good being young.
No, it is.
You're here.
So, when you're not playing with a band, what are you doing? Are you going home and just playing Beatle records, are you?
Oh, yeah. That's all I do.
That's all you do. And you, Ringo, what do you just keep practicing and drumming along, do you?
Oh, yeah. Whenever we're not playing, I'm always practicing. I'm always listening.
Ringo, have you ever gone out to shopping dressed like that?
No, it's always fun going out looking like Ringo. I enjoy it very much.
I got to say, watching the YouTube videos, because I spent last night, that's why I got the glasses on, so you can't see my eyes, right? They're all red. But I spent all night watching American English videos, right? I even saw the one where you joined the band, Ringo.
Yeah.
And the one where you're doing a show there at the Oktoberfest. Or, what do you call it? Oktoberfest?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Imagine just drinking beer and watching you guys play. I mean, that would be a buzz.
Well, the more you drink, the more we look like the Beatles. So that's what, we always.
Yeah, and I was going to say, the more you drink, the show gets better.
Yeah. In fact, if you drink enough, we turn into the Monkees, I thought love was only true in fact.
No, come on, please, do it.
For someone else, but not for me. The Beatles, as done by George Harrison. Love was out to get me. Yes, that's the way it seemed. This disappointment haunted all my dreams. Woo! And then I saw her face. Now I'm a believer without a trace. Come on, Rico. Of doubt in my mind.
He doesn't know the words. I'm in love. Ooh.
Lever. Whatever it is. But I love the Monkees too.
I'm glad. You know what? I interview people every day, and these die-hard Beatle fans, as soon as I mention Monkees, I don't expect them to go, hey, I'm a Monkees fan too. I freak out.
Hey, the Beatles were Monkees fans. If you can't appreciate the Monkees, then you don't know what you're doing. That's what
have you ever met any of the Monkees or any of the Beatles, you guys?
I did. I met Peter Tork. I did a show with him about, maybe 15 years ago. Yeah. And he's so cool. He was so cool and so much a wonderful musician, far greater than you would have ever thought just from seeing the show. And he taught me a cool guitar chord, and he was just he wanted to know all about us. He says, how do you do that? And does it take a lot of practice? And how do you get the harmonies? And I mean, he was fascinated with us. And we're thinking, you're Peter Tork. We want to know about the Monkees and what was it like, and how, is Mike really a mean guy, or I don't know, whatever, and all that stuff. So it was fun. It was really fun. I was honored to meet.
Tell me more about Peter, because I'm turning purple here. Tell me more about Peter, because all these Monkees Facebook groups want to know about Peter. So just tell me a little bit more.
He was the sweetest guy, wonderful musician, played great guitar, but preferred to play banjo. Believe it or not, he loved playing banjo, but he played guitar great. And he loved to write songs. He was a big folk guy, more than you would know. Obviously, people know he was friends with Stephen Stills and all that kind of stuff. So I think had he not gotten the Monkees gig, he might have actually gone into been something more like Crosby, Stills, and Nash type of player, which he would have excelled at just as well. But he was just so cool. He was so laid back and so cool and so down to earth. And I miss him. I wish he was still here with us, because I'd love to play with him again. But
gee, that's an experience on its own. Anyone else you met, like any big celebrities come along to your shows, and you go and you're looking in the audience and you go, oh, there's Deborah Harry, or there's what's her name?
Yeah. Sometimes that you do, but then you wonder if it's just you've had too much to drink, so you're not sure. Am I really seeing, is that actually Jay Leno or just some old guy with a weird chin? But we've played for some stuff. We've had David Letterman in the audience before, and we've had certain musicians come and see us. And Beach Boys, we opened for the Beach Boys some years back, and that was kind of weird having Mike Love come up to you and and tell you he thought your show was great. And you're just thinking, I grew up on all your songs. It's kind of it's weird. It's a weird way to make a living, but it's the funnest thing, and it's a blessing. So,
tell me more about the Beach Boys gig, because we got Beach Boy fan. I've had rumors, right? This is between you and me.
Yeah,
I've had rumors that people on these Beach Boy fan clubs, they're so passionate about the Beach Boys that they argue online. They're more passionate than the Monkees on the Beach Boy fan groups. Have you heard that?
I have. Yeah, there's a whole camp of people that. There's the Mike Love camp, and then the Brian Wilson camp, or the I love the older Beach Boys, or I like the 70s, or things like that, which I never understood all of that, because I think honestly at some point they were all brothers and cousins and making great music. But I'll tell you, I have heard that, and I'm a big Beach Boys fan. I grew up, more of a Beatles fan, of course, but I did grow up on their music too. And what would the world be without, fun, and all those great songs, and I mean, I'm a Brian Wilson fan myself, but I think every Beach Boy added something wonderful to that mix.
I got my own camp.
Yeah. What is it?
Yeah, I go camping all the time.
That sounds nice.
You guys come to Australia, we'll go camping. We'll camp out. We'll sing Beatles songs.
That would be fun. That would be fun.
You bring a wife, I'll bring my wife, my 2 kids, and we'll just jam.
Yeah. All right.
And you'll get to see this. You get to see the kangaroos jumping around the campfire. How's that? A couple of snakes, goannas.
Yeah.
Does that sound like fun to you guys? You up for that?
I'm up. I'm coming. As soon as they let me.
Listen, I got to say something, all right? You guys are a buzz. And I tell you, anybody that doesn't come to your show, they just got to have their head read because your shows are great and you get right into it. Like, I'm not even watching the show and I'm right into it.
Yeah. Wow. Well, thanks. We do. We have a lot of fun. I mean, we take it serious and we try to make it a really fun show, and we do all the costume changes and we do it right. But it's about the fans, and if they're having a good time, then we're having a good time, and it's that energy, and that's what it's about. It's the beat. There's nothing better than the Beatles as far as we're concerned.
Can I say something? And I'm not lying, James. All right. I know you're George, but I tell you what, you look close to Paul.
Yeah. Well,
from where I'm standing, I'm not joking. Are you sure you haven't got the right lineup?
If only I could sing like Paul. There's no way.
But can I say, Paul looks like Paul does in your group.
He does, yeah. Our Paul is amazing. Yeah.
And does John look like John in your group?
Yeah. Oh, yeah. Jimmy Irizarry, man, he's the coolest. Absolutely. He takes it real serious. He's got the look and the voice, and in fact, I was just seeing a rather new video of us that I hadn't caught before. I saw somewhere on YouTube, and I couldn't believe. I mean, he gets so deep into that character. It's amazing. He's like a method actor, that guy. I mean, I guess we all are in our own ways, but it's a lot of fun to try and get. And you get better. You watch a video and you say, oh, George doesn't quite turn his head that way, and he doesn't do that thing, and then you just get better and better as you go, if you can.
I've seen Tony as Ringo in the video, and him at the back there, hidden from you guys. And the guy really plays. Yeah, he's like the groove man because he's nice and tall. You can actually see him.
Yeah,
it's true, isn't it?
He looks good on that kit, don't you, Ringo?
Now, I'll tell you something, George, Ringo. I want you to do me a favor. I want you to get John and Paul on next time, so it's the whole 4 of you.
We will.
So that I can put my best foot forward to the band and tell them that we should go from a 4-piece to a 5-piece. Is that all right?
That would be great. I would love that. Beatles.
Then we can sing songs like, Three Cool Cats.
Oh, 3 Cool Cats. That's been a while.
Let's go.
3 cool cats up and on the corner in a beat-up car, splitting up a little candy bar, talking all about how sharp they are. Those 3 cool cats, 3 cool cats. Well, up popped that first cool cat. He said, man, look at that, man, do you see what I see? Well, I want that little chick.
I want that little chick. Hey, man, serve 1 chick for me. Hey, let me test you. I'm going to test you, all right? You're the guitar player. You're George, all right? I'm going to call out some songs, and I'm going to see if you can play them. Are you up for the plastic Beatle challenge?
I'll give it a shot. I will try. Yeah.
Okay. Besame mucho.
Besame mucho.
Cha-cha boom.
Cha-cha boom, baby. Yeah.
Hey, that passes the audition, that one there.
I didn't think
That's unreal. I gotta hear a bit of Ticket to Ride.
Yeah. Oh,
Ringo's gone. See you, Ringo.
He got offended,
Ringo's left the building.
I think I'm gonna be sad. I think I can't sing John's part, but it's a beautiful riff.
Hey, listen, James, I know you got better things to do now at the moment, But all I'm going to say is it's been a complete buzz. And let me tell you, there's so many people out there are going to see this video. And, man, they're just going to rock out. I can't thank you enough from Plastic Beetle here and from James Lynch, who plays George in American English. I want you to take us out and say goodbye to everyone, but just stay there when you finish, all right? Take us out.
Absolutely will. Do you want to know a secret? Do you promise not to yell? Oh, closer. Let me whisper in your ear. Say the words you long to hear. I'm in love with you. Ooh. Ooh. Thanks, Plastic
Say
Beetle.
goodbye to Australia, James.
Hey, Australia, we love you. Hang in there, baby. We're coming to see you soon.
Thanks, James. See ya.